astrology, and other divinatory arts are not a replacement or substitute for physical or psychiatric health care. If this is an emergency situation or you are in crisis, please do not defer your wellness to readings or horoscopes. Seek situation-appropriate, qualified assistance instead. Hey there, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting December 4th, 2022. And just a quick reminder, if you are watching your rising sign forecast, remember your rising sign is giving you additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up, and your moon sign is showing you the less prominent, albeit still significant, side story that is also playing out throughout the course of the week. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, engagement helps this channel out a lot. And I invite you to leave a comment and let me know how last week's forecast turned out for you, as I am doing predictive work on this channel. Well, this week, your big spiritual theme or your big focus is the Ten of Swords upright. And this week, in a nutshell, is the end of lost causes. And the Ten of Swords is all about the end of lost causes. It is a harsh end to a situation that is not getting better. It's only getting worse. And if we close it up, let it go now, we get to go on to better things. We are not trying to fix, redeem, or polish the dumpster fire situations anymore. And a lot of the times with the Ten of Swords in the spiritual theme focus, you, Gemini, are the one who is calling the shots with this. You are the one who is actually taking your leave, or maybe closing the books, or ending situations, inflicting, I guess you could say, the Ten of Swords experience on other situations. You have to have the nerve to be able to call a spade in the highest interest of all concerned. And over the course of this week, you may have to be the one to make those tough calls and, just be the harsh light of day for people that don't want to see it or stay in the dark. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you do have the Death card reversed. And this week there is going to be the confrontation of a situation that has been dragging out for far too long, in the focus of hopefully bringing it to a satisfying closure or satisfying conclusion. The Death card reverse can often show up where something is not adding up or not matching up, and it has been with us for such a long time that it's actually been the source of a lot of woe. Now, whether this is maybe a policy, maybe a part of a contract, an agreement, or an old family arrangement, something you have going on with your relatives or in-laws, or a financial or property matter, the Death card reversed is indicating that it is coming up to finally get taken care of. This can also indicate a situation, however, where we may have to stop a vicious cycle that is about to repeat. And when we do, we actually do receive some kind of reward or award or some kind of backup from allies during this time that help lift us out of a situation that was about to repeat said vicious cycle. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, or other people in your life, you do have the Three of Swords upright. And it may be that the harsh light of day has to come here as well. The Three of Swords is indicating that there is more than likely going to be a very serious confrontation that has to take place with a friend, a relative, an in-law, a collaborator, or maybe even with a group of people that has been acting up, acting out, and essentially betraying their own word. I'm seeing the Three of Swords as vicious dysfunction in this situation, but I'm getting the impression psychically that this is something that was promised to be better this time, or get better, and better never happens. And something about this offense, something about this blunder, something about this BS is just worse than before. And you may need to cut somebody off. Some of you may be deciding it's time to, put put baby in the corner as far as it relates to a friend or a relative or an in-law that is obviously, again, a lost cause, at least so long as they choose to remain who and what and how they are. And you got to think of you, and you got to think of yours instead. When it comes to your challenge this week, we see very much that imperative with the Magician card upright. Your biggest challenge is something that you're challenged to do, which is think of yourself, think of your goals, think of the people that don't bring hell into your life, and prioritize what works over what is not working, okay? If your life has become about serving the sickness and the dysfunction and just kind of like treading water, as opposed to maybe serving the love and the wellness and the support and the function that gets you above, change your priorities, Gemini. Okay, it's not making you a socially responsible person or a giving, caring person to, polish trash. And you have to call it out when you see it, right? This whole week is about getting rid of lost causes, whether it's whatever's going on here with work and finances, with the death card reversed and vicious cycles, this person with the Three of Swords who clearly has no intention of actually changing their ways, or anything like it. This week, you got to be a bit more selfish with you and with yours, and that which has proven itself to be on your side. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, we've got the Page of Swords upright. A little bit of this energy from this week is also going to be showing up in relationships, but I think that it's for the constructive, because the Page of Swords is all about getting down to brass tacks. It's all about coming up with a better plan. It's coming up with shortcuts. It's coming up with solutions and new strategies. But there could be some quarreling. There could be some tense conversations as well, because we are going to have to confront something that has sort of been the elephant in the room as it relates to a matter in our love life, our marriage, or our home. And this could be a sensitive topic. It really could. It could be something where it's like we're afraid to go there, a partner's afraid to go there, or maybe it's around a situation that we're both sore with. But with the Page of Swords, it must be taken care of. And I feel that this could have to do possibly with a relative or an in-law situation or a friend of the family situation, as we saw with the Three of Swords upright. But it could also have to do with something that maybe we have been working on as a couple or as a family that's just not working anymore or never did. For those of you who are currently single or available to new people, I am seeing, yes, there is an opportunity for a new person here as well, but there's also going to be a deal breaker situation that needs to be talked out first to see if that can be negotiated, if this is going to have any chance of getting off the ground. So that is what I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.